Use your will to savor this unique power while you can.
Yo, what is up everyone? My name is Kaizen. If you're new, welcome back to another video. Today, we are reacting to Ultra Cell's animations. I have seen his artwork. I have heard he is broken as freak, but I have not seen the animations. So today, we're going to go over all of his animations and then go over his kit. Because apparently, you guys know, I don't really go over kits, but apparently this dude's kit is diabolical. So, obviously, as I just said, today we're going to be reacting to his animations and reading his kit. Let's go. I have it pulled up. Let's go. Wait. It's probably really loud for you guys. Hold on. Alright, let's go. Damn, okay, he's getting clapped. Oh. That's what we saw before. Woo! Oh my goodness. Alrighty. That model is... Hold on, his model is kind of crazy. Alright, let's go back a little bit because I kind of was like not paying attention. So we got him shooting Trunks. Oh my goodness. That looks dope. Is that it? I know I'm already being picky, but is that it? It's literally just him shooting him, and then it shows his face, and then that's it? Kind of boring. I mean, I like that main card art. But the model is what I'm talking about. His model looks clean. Okay, teleport. Damn. Alright. Hold on. Okay, we got... That's where the shoot is. Okay, here's the ult. Let's see it. Bam, 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 bam. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, that looks good. You know what? I don't want to be rude, but like, this could have been the perfect chance to have a comeback. Like, Isel. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just saying, like, in the movie, obviously, he exploded. And then when he came back, so that could have been a comeback, but like, I guess not. But I mean, this still looks really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fire. Yeah, that artwork is beautiful. I actually really like that artwork. Hold on. Just sitting there. Doing the thumb. Yeah, that is tough. Let's watch his ultimate one more time because I didn't really see it much. But yeah, you shoot him. I think that's a blue card or something. Alright, let's see this. So he just punches them around everywhere. And then let's see it. That looks really good. Is it a tap or what is it? Because he just stands there. It has to be. I heard the sound effect. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, that has to be a tap. He literally just stands there and does nothing. There's no way it's not one of the little tap ultimates. So that's tough. That looks really good. You know, I mess with this. You know, obviously, as I said, we're going to summon tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But this is kind of cool. I like it. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I do like it. Alright, I'm not going to get copyrighted. I will see you guys in a few seconds because we're going to go over his kit. Alright. Here we go. We got his kit up. You know it's a good kit when it already has 1,000. Like, Goku has 500 after, like, almost a month. Zamasu has almost 1,000 after a month. They have, like, 1,000 after a month. Beast Gohan has 1,200 since release. Beast Gohan has 1,200. This guy has 1,350, and it's been less than 6 hours. What? So he has more than Beast Gohan since Beast Gohan dropped? And this dude came out, what, 8 hours ago, maybe? Anyways, let's hop right into this. I'm excited because everyone's saying this kit is diabolical, so, well, I'll have to be the judge of that. So, unique gauge that charges up then releases power. Don't know what that means, but I guess we're going to find out. At the battle start, the unique gauge will be time type and rapidly charge up. When it reaches max, it will release type and unfavorable element factors will be nullified. While its release type draw speed will be increased and Cell's total boost to damage inflicted will be a whopping 300%. 300? Oh, we're starting off crazy. Okay, so while it's release type, so it's building up as a time type, and once it's full, 300%. Oh my goodness, what the freak? He's gonna do insane amount of damage. What? Okay. Nullify enemy endurance effects at all time. What? Off the bat? This effect cannot be canceled, so you'll have an easier time defeating characters with endurance. Dude, we're just going at it again. So automatically, we're 2 sentences in. He already has 300% damage inflicted, and he infinitely nullifies endurance. That's great. Ultimate Arts is an arts action. Oh, that's what I said with the little tap. So you tap the screen. Tap rapidly after landing a hit to get a super boost to power. On huge success, the damage will be greatly increased and your vanishing gauge will be restored to 100. That is crazy. Unleash a solar Kamehameha at max power. This guy's crazy. Alright, show the world the perfect power of Ultra Perfect Cell. Apparently, you're either perfect or you're not him. That's what I'm getting so far. So he's Element Red. He's Android, Absorption, Regeneration, Future, and Powerful Opponent. Crazy tags, by the way. And he's obviously Episode Cell Saga. But he's red, which is... I mean... I would have liked him to be a different color. I guess red is fine for this meta. But for, like, androids, we have so many reds. Like, we have the tag androids. We have Super 17, which was good. This might just be 2025 Super 17 because... Yeah, right here, it says he's definitely range type because of blast attack and defense. So he's another brokenly overpowered, or that's not how you pronounce it, but insanely overpowered red ranged android. That's what I'm getting. So he might just be the replacement of Super 17. But let's go. Z ability, it's buffs androids and powerful opponent, which is pretty decent. So first one is 28% to android, and that's it. And then second one is android or powerful opponent. Third is android powerful opponent. That's still it. Or no, wait, tag android. Okay, it's just, I guess it's just giving a bunch of buff effects like blast attack and defense, and then blast attack and defense again. So yeah, it's just pretty decent. And then 5% to ultimate damage at the beginning. So pretty decent. Ultra ability. What is this? It's for android. So he's based around android tag. I didn't know if it was gonna be powerful opponent, regen, Cell Saga, or whatever, but I guess it's android. If this character is the leader, it gives 30% to both key recovery and damage. We already know this. And then if he's not leader, he gives 5% per attack android character on the team. Pretty good. Strike attack. Blast armor on strike. Pretty decent. Blast attack is just a blast. I know he does have, I've heard online that he does have the piercing blast arts, which is really good. So if you guys don't know what that is, it breaks through strike armor. So if you use a blast art and they have a strike armor on, like a blast armor, it breaks it. So that's pretty good. Special move. Okay, this is where we get to good stuff. Deal massive pierce damage. Okay. 30% special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies the following effects upon hit. Obscures all cards for 5 timer counts. Is this talking about us or enemies? Oh, to the enemy. Okay, so it randomly jumbles up your cards and you don't know which card is which. And then all cards are face down for the effect duration and their positions are shuffled. 100% for extreme bleed. That is pretty decent. And then you got blast armor on the blue card. Special arts card applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws 1 new card. Restores key by 40. Let me get rid of this. Restores key by 40. Applies following effect. Minus 30% to enemy sustained damage cut for 15 timer counts. The following effects occur when you hit the actual blue card or green card. Charges unique gauge by 30%. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade plus 20 to damage received. And then you can combo it with any card. That is pretty decent. That's a good green card. Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. His ultimate. It's one of the taps where you have to spam the screen. Deals supreme impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation. 30% to ultimate damage for 3 timer counts. Inflicts all enemies with no cover change for 15 timer counts. Activates an arts action on hit. So when you do it, if you get success, you get an increased damage. Randomly draws at most 4 new cards when you have 3 or fewer. What? So you just get a whole new hand. And then if you get a huge success, which you pretty much will always get if you're not dumb, greatly increases damage, randomly draws 4 cards if you have 3 or fewer, restores vanishing gauge, and inflicts enemies with 3 substitution counts. What the freak? And then nullifies blast arts. So he doesn't even have blast armor on that. He just nullifies it. The same as Gohan. So it's literally, in my, like what I'm seeing right now, it's a fusion between Ultra Gohan and Super 17, which was last year's horrible meta. And now it's just recreated, but in one character. So this is kind of scary so far. I'm excited to run him alongside Zamasu, but I'm kind of sad that they're both red, but we'll figure it out. Main ability, draw the ultimate arts. Restore own health by 30% and ki by 50. Charges unique gauge by 100% and applies the following buff effects. Destroy enemies' cards, or nullifies enemy destroy card effects for 10 timer counts. So your cards are protected. Cancels attribute downgrades and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. Who made this guy? Like, he literally gets rid of all of his downgrades, gets rid of all the enemies' upgrades, charges unique gauge by 100, so that means you instantly get to the release phase where you get 300% to damage inflicted. Oh my god, and you can't get your cards destroyed. Who made this dude, bro? Alright, this is where we're getting into it. Nullifies enemies' endurance when this character attacks cannot be cancelled. The entire time he's alive, he's just always doing that. That's great. Applies the following effects to enemy or to self when battle starts. Here we go, guys. 200% damage inflicted. 200% off the bat. Reduced damage received by 70%. Reduces impact and pierce damage by 15%. 50% to ki recovery. Increases arch shot speed by 1, -10 to blast and special move arts. And gradually restores health each timer count. Gradually restores health each timer count. Do you guys understand what that means? The entire match, every single time a timer count passes, he's getting health. Now, what's most likely going to happen is it's not going to be a lot of health. Like, every timer count, he's getting a little bit of health, but he's still getting health every timer count. If you draw out the match, or if you're comboing for 10 timer counts, you're healing that whole time. This dude is going to be freaking crazy, bro. Alright, let's keep it going. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer. Restores ki by 25. 50% to damage inflicted. Cannot be cancelled. Activates once. So that's already 250% damage inflicted. Applies the following effects to self. Nullifies cover change for 10 timer counts. And that's every time he joins the battlefield. So he always has cover null every time he's in. And nullify unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 5 timer counts. So if you want to swap into him while you're getting comboed, you're going to take damage that's neutral for 5 timer counts, which is also crazy. Applies the following effects to self every time an arts card is drawn while the character is on the battlefield. So every time you pull a card. Restores health by 3% and ki by 10. Oh my god. What are they doing? And then every time he pulls a card, 15% to damage inflicted? What are they doing? So not only is he healing every 2 seconds, or literally every second, every time he pulls a card, which is very frequently, by the way, you get ki, health, and you get damage inflicted. Oh my goodness. The following effects occur every time when hit with the enemy attack while this character is on the battlefield. So every time you get hit, shortens ally substitution count by 2, activates once. Activation count resets after switch. So the first time you get hit, every time he comes in, it reduces substitution count, reduces enemy ki by 10, activates twice, and activation count also resets when switched. So that is insane. Every time you get hit, you reduce their ki and reduce your sub count for the first 2 times when you switch in. Crazy. Alright, the following effects occur if your own health is remaining is 50% or lower. So he has a mid, where once he gets under 50%, this happens. Restores own health by 30%, seals enemy strike and blast arts for 3 timer counts. Dude, this dude is broken. I don't know who was in the department team that just really loved Cell. Like, loved Cell. But this is crazy. This might just be the best character in the game at this point. Anyways, knock enemy back to long range if you like switch in on a blast attack. So he has blast cover, and you can combo with the special move arts. The following effects occur when own health reaches 0. Restores health by 40%, so he has endurance. Nullifies element factor for sustained damage for 5 timer counts. Seals enemies special move and special arts. The sealed arts cannot be used for 10 timer counts. And reduces the Dragon Ball by 2. Who made him? This is crazy. Alright, let's keep it going. We're almost done. The following effects occur when an enemy activates a special move arts, ultimate arts, awaken arts, or rising rush while this character is on the battlefield. So, restores own health by 15%. Inflicts enemy with -30% to special move, ultimate, or awaken power. And cancels buff effects. Oh my god. He cancels buff effects. He has endurance. He always gets rid of endurance. His endurance gives rid of Dragon Balls. He has a gauge that gives him up to 300% damage inflicted. He has a tap attack ultimate that gives you a whole hand and your Vanish back. He has a green card that pierces. He's a blue card that pierces. He has Blast Break cards. What does he not have? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is where we get to the gauge stuff. If Unique Gauge is Time type, Unique Gauge will be Time type when the battle starts. Rapidly charges on Unique Gauge while his character is on the battlefield. So it's charging up over time. And as you guys saw, when you do certain actions, it fills it up more. Switches Unique Gauge from Time type to Release type when it's full. Randomly draws one new card if you have 3 or fewer. Restores health by 15 and ki by 30. Nullifies attribute downgrades or abnormal conditions for 20 timer counts. Nullifies unfavorable element factors for 10 timer counts. And cancels attribute downgrades. So you just get a clean slate right when you get your gauge full. And then if Unique Gauge is Release type, so that was just the stuff as soon as it switches. Once it switches, own Unique Gauge gradually decreases when it's like this. And the Unique Gauge will not charge while it's in Release type. So once you fill it up, it slowly starts going back down. And then applies the following effects to self when this Unique Gauge is reached 0. 50% to damage inflicted, 20% to special move damage. Increases Arch Draw speed by 1 level. 30% to health restoration. By the way, he's healing every second, so that 30% is going to boost how much he's healing every second. And switches Unique Gauge back to Time type. This is the most broken character we've ever gotten in Legends. I'm going to say that. I might be wrong. But for right now, in this meta, no one is safe. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Get ready for tomorrow, man. It's going to be wild.